Opening visuals. When we hear the name Leo Tolstoy, most of us picture a wise old man with a long silver beard, a deep, almost mystical gaze, and a simple peasant shirt. To Americans, he's the legendary Russian who wrote War and Peace, the 1,000-page monster many of us tried and failed to finish in college. But behind this familiar image lies a man far more complicated, far more dangerous, and far more revolutionary than most of the world ever realized. Because Tolstoy wasn't just a writer. He was a man who went to war with his country, his church, his government, and finally his own family. The shock. Imagine this. It's the early 1870s. War and Peace is a literary earthquake. Critics praise it. Readers adore it. But Tolstoy? He writes to a friend saying, "How happy I am that I will never again write such verbose nonsense." To Americans, this is like Spielberg saying Jaws was trash, or Tolkien calling The Lord of the Rings a bad fantasy. But he wasn't joking. This wasn't writer's insecurity. This was the beginning of a transformation that would shake the foundations of Russia itself. The growing disgust. Decades later, Tolstoy is 80. His fame is global. His novels are classics. Yet in his diary, he writes, "People praise me for my trifles, War and Peace and the like." To him, his greatest works were unimportant. What mattered were the ideas he was now exploring, ideas so powerful they would later inspire Gandhi and also get Tolstoy labeled an extremist in modern Russia. Yes, in the 21st century, Russian courts officially ruled that Leo Tolstoy was an extremist. Not the fictional character, not a misunderstanding, the real man, dead for a century, yet still dangerous. The anathema. Tolstoy's war with the system began in 1901. The Russian Orthodox Church, the most powerful spiritual force in the empire, excommunicated him. This wasn't a slap on the wrist. This was the church declaring Tolstoy is no longer one of us. It was spiritual war. Millions were told that the most famous man in Russia was a heretic. To Americans, imagine the Vatican excommunicating Mark Twain while every newspaper runs the story on the front page. Except, Tolstoy didn't back down. He fired back. Modern Russia versus the ghost of Tolstoy. Fast forward to 2010. In the Russian city of Yekaterinburg,